Hello, back again on microservice for timestamps. So last time we got the current date without any parameters. Now we're going to have a date parameter. We're not going to care about the invalid ones, but the ones that take values on JavaScript date and see what happens. Okay, so request dot params dot date and okay, first of all, uh, let's see if I can pull the parameters out. Request params dot date, and we're just gonna say where's the send hello for the dates. Okay, and let's check the website. Our local host in 123. Yes, we got the hello, and let's see if we got anything on our console. Yeah, so we got the parameter 123 down below, right? So we know that we can work with its date parameter and then put it on our browser. Request params dot date. Okay, so now we would just want to know if the date parameter was once the date parameter is inputted, whether we can convert this into the date object, date instance, right? So let's declare constant time with the new date instance and input our date parameter, right? So, and try to console log it time. Okay, so now we have a 1, 2, 3 here, and in our log, oh, there is indeed a date coming out of a parameter that we passed, right? Okay, so now let's see if this time passed as unit time passed is correctly showing from the example of the website. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna keep going on until I improve my English, but that's fine for now. Okay, so in a model project, there's a Unix input on the parameter of the date parameter, and there's a Unix value. We're just gonna copy and paste and put it on our local browser and enter and see what we get on our terminal. Oh, it says invalid date. What the hell? Is it too big or can I divide it? Or should I parse into it? Convert this to integer? Okay, let's find out. Parse int request dot params dot date. Okay, then refresh, see if we can get anything. Oh, we got something. So we got 2015, December 25th, and 000 time. Okay, it's a Christmas time in 2015. Now let's see if this time is accurately reflected. I mean, it can be is the same. Oh, it is the same. It's Friday 25th, December 25th, 00 GMT. Right, so we got the same time as our model project did. Okay, so now let's see if we can put this into okay. Let's see if we can convert this into Unix. So I'm gonna pass get time and as well as UTC value. So let's see if what we get if we do to UTC string and console log, are they working? And then UTC value and Unix value. Okay. Let's refresh it. Okay, looks like our Unix value is same. Should be what it is. And Friday, this 25th December 2015, UTC string also, it looks like same as our model project. Yes, indeed, we get the same UTC and Unix value. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put it over onto our res.json. So that we can see these values on our browser, right? So Unix is going to be Unix value, and then UTC is going to be UTC value, okay? And as you saw in our date, whatever we put it in date parameter, there's something called invalid date. So I think so I guess we can do some conditional statement on this request parameter date because these value can be anything. It can be an integer value, but at the same time, it can be a number value. So, for example, if you put in this example, this 2015-12 to 25, if you convert this to integer, it would be the result will be not a number. In that case, our value here won't be computed as expected because they are not integers. So what we can do is we can put the conditional value on our um, request param state. Okay. Okay. So if parse int request params date is not NaN. Oh, I didn't put a bracket here. Okay, I just don't know how to compare not a number value. So how I'm just gonna search how to check if a value is not a number in JavaScript. So it uses the method isNaN. Okay, so let's see if we can get that value. First of all, let's do something on it. IsNaN freak param state. Going to parse int. And if you do parse int of that request parameter date, we can check whether it's not a number or a number using this. Okay, so console log. Let's see if we can get it. First of all, parameter. Let's see, this parameter works on our okay. So this we get on our value, it's false. It's not a number. Well, even though it changed to parse int, it's not a number. Are they working? That's weird because type of parse int equal is true. Yeah, so type of parse int number is true, but what if you put here it's also true? That's weird. Huh. Console log quest prompts dot date. What do we get for this? But they're only showing 2015. Why? Because new date parse int. Oh, because they parse their integer. Oh, okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that if is not convert the parameter to integer, then we are indeed going to put that date and make the date as parse int, but if it's not a number, we're going to just input that value as is, right? I'm just gonna let date, and depending on the condition, I'm gonna change that value, okay? And see what we get. So here, uh-oh. Oh, the parse int is still a number, right? Okay. Because it's still being parsed, so it's not a problem for them. But as it was showing over there, console log, if it do not parse int, there's some error. Or is it? I think there is. There is no error? Okay, maybe I was wrong here. So it can't just be a string. Oh, actually, oh yeah, that worked. But if you put the Unix value here, it's not working because it's not taking it as a valid parameter. Okay, so the Unix value is the problem because unless we parse it into integer, then the value is going to be invalid. So how do we identify that it's a Unix value? Um, Console log. Okay, see if we can get the value correctly. Not a number. Okay, there we go. So is that gonna produce a true for isNaN? Yeah, exactly. But this, if we get rid of the dash, it's probably going to produce the false value, right? Refresh, false. Okay, so that's how we can identify. So we're gonna first convert the parameter into number and check if that is whether it's not a number or a number, right? So if it's not a number, then we're just gonna pass raw parameter into the date argument. If it's not a number, then we're gonna parse in then convert to date. Okay, so if is nan number request params date, if it's not a real number, then we're gonna pass this into raw argument of our parameter. So let date declare the variable, and else we're gonna change this to parse int request params date. Then hopefully that null or invalid date comes out with the correct value. Okay, there we go. And if we changes to the usual date format we use, it's gonna put output the same result. Okay, perfect. And is there a chance it's gonna output any invalid ones? Yes. So okay, hopefully this covers all the invalid ones. Yeah. Okay, so no value either. I think it's gonna pass our test for this project, but let's see if it actually gonna work on the Freecodecamp website. Where is our project? Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this helper function. And just add this to on our API endpoint. See if we can get the project pass. So I'll go to their Replit starter project. Just zoom it up. Okay, so I'm going to go to server.js and just change the boilerplate over here. And see if we can get one. So I think it's going to take some time to install. And after the browser pops up, we're going to paste that copy that URL. Okay, here we go. And do we get the dates correct? Yes. And Unix value also correct. Okay, so I think we're gonna pass, but let's see if we can, it's actually gonna work. So in the solution link, I'm gonna put it in. There's one error. If the input data string is invalid, the API returns an object having the structure. Okay, so here I have to figure out what is the invalid date, what the Freecodecamp can consider as invalid. So I have to find out, but how would I be able to find out? So far, I'm just thinking of all the cases of invalid ones. Let's say, ah, minus. Hmm. Maybe it has to do something with this parse int. Hmm. Okay, let's just test it out on the model one, model project. Let's say if you put 1, still working, and yeah, same time. What about uh, dash 1, 2? Yeah, same time. Okay, so it goes backward. I think they probably did a minus or something. I don't know. To be honest, yeah, I don't know. So for this one, I'm gonna put a ask for help and put the question up and see if someone answers my question. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.